What up? April 1st, baby. It's it is 4:44 in the morning. I am on my way to one of my schools to open it up. I'm driving there. I'm gonna open the school up, and then I'm gonna drive back to my house. So my girl, her car is down right now. This is a Dodge Journey, electrical issue. I think it's a pretty common thing for those. Long story short, it is, drop my coffee. Good thing I got it in this. It's undrivable. She can't drive her car. So she has been using my car, taking it back and forth to work. A few days ago, she was driving to work and she rear-ended someone. She fucked the car up. Radiator's leaking. There's no coolant in there, so I'm assuming the coolant is leaking out because there's a lot of pipes and stuff like that. Hoses, rather. I have to drive out there and then come back to pick her up and take her to work. She's all right, obviously. She's all good, which is what's most important. But now it's grind time. We got to really figure out like what we're gonna do, what our next steps are with the vehicles. I have my work vehicle. Oh shit. I have my work vehicle, which is typically what you see me doing these yap sessions in. I guess that's a blessing that I have that, but. So that's a little update on that. Things have been a little hard. I got a little behind on my credit card payments. So I've been trying to pay all that stuff off. Just gonna keep working and keep trying to pay off what we can little by little. It's so easy to get in debt. And the thing is, like, I was so good for so long. I paid on time. I didn't abuse the credit, but you know, one thing leads to another, and once you get behind, all it takes is a day to get behind, and then it takes a while to catch back up. So like I said, I'm playing catch up. We'll get there. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna let that stress me out or anything really. As I've gotten older, I'm like actively learning to master my emotions. I think I've said in past videos that I have a high stress job. So if I held on to every piece of stress that came my way, I'd be a wreck. And I refuse, you know. It's a good thing. I honestly believe that there's more good than bad. It is what you make it. So I choose happiness. I choose to master my emotions. I'm not going to be a miserable person. I'm going to laugh and smile every chance I get. My throat is kind of sore today. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice or not. I hope I'm not getting sick, because I don't need that. I don't want that. I hate getting sick. I did take a bunch of vitamin C, so we should be good. I'm not sure if it's like a sick thing or my throat is just like, I don't know, just irritated. I caught like, I guess, a cold a while ago, but my throat just had this lingering like effect, and it was just not comfortable. It was like dry out. I'd cough. You know, I think if something was going around, but I pretty much okay other than my throat. And now the same thing's happening again, so, oh shit. So now that the weather's nice, I started doing my cold coffee. I tried to take a video of what I was making and putting into it this morning, but it didn't happen that way. So I get the instant coffee, put that in there with my milk, put a couple pumps of whatever flavoring I want. Today I went with some vanilla and caramel. 2 scoops of protein, 60 grams of protein, and then I got my fucking creatine in there. I still have not gotten the time to watch a new horror film. I tried to start one. I think I got about halfway through. The movie I started is called The Changeling, early 80s. It's on Tubi for free. It was recommended. It's like a psychological thriller. This guy, family dies. His wife and daughter, they die. And he moves into this house and weird stuff starts happening in the house. It's definitely got old school vibes, which I personally love. I feel like a lot of the new horror films are just gore, and like there's a place for that, but when it's just every movie, it gets old. I think I'm yawning so much because I got these new melatonin and it's 12 milligrams instead of 10, so the only thing I can think of, I got a good night's sleep last night, but maybe I just need more coffee. I actually took the 13th and what is it, the 12th and the 13th off? Was it 13th and 14th? I better look that up. I took it off for my birthday, so that's pretty cool. I really don't take time off, because if I take time off, I feel like something at work is gonna just like don't know. I feel like I'm gonna come back to more work. Not even more work. I feel like the work is gonna build up, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So it's like I go to work. I very rarely take off of work. But even my boss was like, she said she was surprised that I was taking the time off. To take it off, I think I'm gonna do a little drinking, and not something that I've been doing very often. You know, I used to drink a lot. I used to drink, and every weekend, at least a couple times a week. I don't really do that anymore. I'm proud of myself. I do drink. I have a few drinks at most. Then I'm done. And I don't know. I quit everything. Was completely sober for 3 years. That's when when I started working out. So I was completely sober, no alcohol, no weed, no nothing like that, quit everything. Then I think I bought a pair of dumbbells on Amazon. I think I bought a pair of like 25-pound dumbbells on Amazon. Just started curling in my living room. And just kept getting more and more. And then finally I ended up just getting brave enough to get a gym membership. And man, here I am. I'm trying to get more comfortable talking to the camera as well. I don't know if that's being shown through the camera by the videos. I feel like I'm a little bit more comfortable. I'm not as awkward. It's a weird thing though, talking to the camera like this. I kind of run out of stuff to say. There's a lot of run-on sentences, stuff like that. So I'm trying to be more conscious of what I'm saying and like aware of my conversation transition topics, things like that. So overall, I think doing these like vlogs, I think it's kind of helping with my speech, because I can actually go back and analyze what I'm saying as well. And I did edit these, just kind of chop it up, because there's space in between conversations. And also I'm driving when I do these, so sometimes I have to focus on the road. So I will edit the videos as needed, but I feel like it's getting easier and easier, which is kind of cool. Also, it seems like the shorts, I'm getting most of my views off of my shorts, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not getting a lot of views on the shorts. I think I got 400 views on the one, which is the most that I have. No, that's not true. I got 500 on, it was just a video of Milo and my girl, and they were throwing the ball for him. I didn't even title the video. I didn't, nothing like that. I just threw it up there as like a test video, and for some reason the algorithm picked it up and people were watching it. But I'm kind of cool, like, I don't expect anybody to watch these things. This channel is just for myself. So it's kind of funny when like a video gets, a little bit of attention. For YouTube standards, 300, 400 views isn't really shit, but I try not to think about it like that. Like 300 people, if you had 300 people in a room watching you, that's a lot. Like I have a background in playing in bands and stuff like that, and playing live music. Like you get 300 people in a room, that's a pretty sizable little show you got there. I'm really not trying to, the views aren't important to me anyway. Like I said, I'm really just doing this for myself. I want to be able to look back and just be able to view my life at this point and everything like that. I recently got a tablet. This is what kicked this whole YouTube vlog thing off. Is I recently got a tablet, and it had Google Photos on there, right? There's a lot of videos and photos stored on there from about 10 years ago, 10 years ago, when me and my girl started dating. So going through that was a real eye-opener for me, because it's crazy to see the person that I was and what I was doing 10 years ago, and how absolutely young I looked. I was skinny as all shit. My beard didn't connect. Like, just funny. It's kind of cool to look back and see progress and growth and be like, oh, wow, like, it kind of gives you a glimpse into your life at that point. So that really inspired me to do this. Hopefully in 10 years, I'll be able to look back and view these videos and all this. Oh, this is eye-opening. I never really know how to end these videos. Talk to you later. See you tomorrow. I'm not sure. I don't know. Do I just end it? I don't know. Maybe I'll end it with a drink of my coffee here. Well, if you are watching, thanks for watching. And really, have a good day and stay positive. Be in control of your emotions and think logically.